Here we are outside the City Hall in Cork. A wonderful building. And inside is a stand called the Citizens Commission on Human Rights. That's a grand sounding name for a Scientology front group. The purpose is to get rid of the competition. I could name the Scientologists inside, however if I do they'll probably campaign to YouTube and get this video pulled. So, Scientology number 1 and Scientology number 2 are inside. One's a recent OT8 completion, and one hasn't gone anywhere on the bridge as far as I know, although he spent 5 years, being a devoted Scientologist. So, let's see how the weekend progresses. This is Friday, the very first day of a 3-day event. Thank you. I'm on day 2 now of the Cork Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. It's pretty early in the morning, but the place is open, and I'm just about to go inside and just see if the Scientologists are here, because without them, hey, where's the fun? So, there are 2 Scientologists manning the stand today. There's our octogenarian OT8 and a youngish guy, well, younger than octogenarian anyway, from Dublin. And the other guy that was here yesterday doesn't seem to be here yet unless he's having a late start. But anyway, they've got 2 manning the stall. Hi Alan, we should talk one day. I didn't catch it on camera, but a Scientologist just came out and I yelled across and said, hi, you know, we really should go for a drink sometime and have a chat. And he said, that would be comical. I said, oh, why is that? And he said, because your leader is in jail. So I replied, we don't have a leader. Upon which he turned his heel and went back inside. So there you go. You only have my word that it happened. I'll try and recapture the moment if I can when he appears again. Hi guys, we should talk, you know, sometime. We should really get together and talk. It'd be nice to talk to you. Communication is the universal solvent, so I hear. But I guess that doesn't apply, huh? I'm just an SP, is that it? I'd love to help you. I really would.
It's okay to have doubt.
Doubt is not a crime. How's your superpowers? Mind that cop. What, you said the Scientologists go around to your house?
And yeah, they just call around to my house and like they're asking questions and stuff. They're like, oh, if you could be anything in life, what would you want to be? And then I just said that I wasn't into like all religion and stuff. And they're just like, oh, it's not a religion, it's like an organisation. And then I noticed that they were Scientologists straight away because they started asking like really weird questions.
Okay.
And then I was just like, fuck that, and I closed the door. And they haven't come back since.
Can I just ask you, like, because like I'm familiar with a lot of the Scientology recruiting techniques. And it sounds like they were doing what's called the Be Do Have survey on you, where they say, what would you like to be, what would you like to do, what would you like to have?
Yeah.
And when you've answered that, they say, if I could show you a way to achieve those things, would you be interested?
Yeah.
So is that what they did on you, yeah? Was it that? Or?
Yeah, but they just had to ask me questions. Like,
yeah.
Like holy and what you want to be in your life and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just said that I didn't want to join them.
Wow. And did you know these people at all, or were they random, just strangers?
They're just like random. They look like Jehovah's Witness, but they weren't.
Yeah. And they just knocked on your door one day and you answered it and they were Scientologists. And were they trying to sell you something?
No, they just asked me a load of questions.
Okay.
They were nice about it, but they were nice about it in a weird way.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Then after about 10 minutes they just went away.
Okay. So they didn't try and sell you the book Dianetics, the Modern Science of Mental Health?
No, they didn't try and sell me Dianetics.
Okay, listen, thanks for your time, that's great.
Inside the shop, the guy, he tried to ask us a lot of weird questions.
You think he was a Scientologist, or you just think he was? Yeah. Because there are a number of Scientologists from Cork, you know, and they reckon that when they come here they do quite well because no one's bloody heard of them here. In Dublin everyone knows about them, like, you know.
I often thought there was a church in Cork.
No, there isn't actually, there isn't, no.
Oh yeah, it's the Mormons.
They're always threatening to open a place in Cork and then Galway and Limerick, but it never happens. But every couple of years they say this, you know. Anyway, listen, thanks for your time, unless you want to add something to that.
Fuck Scientology.
A loss. And it's not a loss of, I miss Scientology, but it's a loss.
Good night.
Love you.
We should talk sometime. Really, we should talk. Hello, this is day 3 of the Cork 3-day raid. This is the Sunday Times. This is page 9 of the Sunday Times. I'm about to go in and let our Scientologist friends see this because I think it's their duty to read the news, don't you? I'll report later on how it went. Bye! Okay, so I just left a copy of the Times newspaper on the desk. Also, I left youfoundthecard.com. They're not there, so they're actually late this morning. This thing starts at 11. And as you can see by the lovely clock on lovely Cork City Town Hall or City Hall, the Scientologists are actually late. Increase your personal efficiency. Arrive late. This is as good as it gets. I'm going to have to write a knowledge report on them. Good morning, guys. How to increase personal efficiency, huh? Arrive late. Oh, well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, our leader's in jail, by the way. Puzzle, puzzle, trouble, trouble, arcane, insane, spirit, brain. How are you keeping, Johnny?
Of that day. The length of time from the planet Colpus to the planet Tigiax, which is the name of this planet, was 9 weeks, and you'll see that it's many light years. Colpus is one of the planets, and is to this day one of the planets of the North Star.
Well, I know this, but onto this planet there's a great deal of dumping has gone on. Stuff from the nearby galaxy. Not this galaxy, but the next galaxy over, and so forth, gone on here. I know they take political prisoners and guys who they don't want around. But it's less personal than you think. They just have excess population, so they start to get rid of their excess population. You say they've got a revolt, or you're on the wrong side of a war, or something like that, and they pick you up in droves and ice cube you and throw you into a sea someplace. I know this planet has been subjected to that, and several planets in this immediate end of this galaxy have been subjected to that. That I know.
Every man is...
We care about you.
Well, it starts like this. It starts like this. I was up in the Van Allen belt. This is factual. And I don't know why they're scared of the Van Allen belt, because it's simply hot. You'd be surprised how warm space is down amongst the clouds and so forth. It can get pretty cold and damp. But you get well up and sunlight shining around, that sort of thing. It's quite hot. And the Van Allen belt was radioactively hot. A lot of photons get trapped in that area and so forth. I was up there watching the sunrise. Well, that was very interesting, and my perception was very good, and I was taking a look at Norway and Essex and the places around, you know, and getting myself sort of oriented. And then something happened to me that I didn't know quite what had happened to me. I thought some facsimiles must have appeared in front of me, but they didn't look like facsimiles. And some other things happened, and I had a feeling like I might possibly go into the sun, and a few other little uncomfortablenesses there where that wasn't what awed me. But I got confused. I got confused because the sun was suddenly larger, and then it was smaller. And somehow or another, I was doing a change of space process that I myself was not familiar with. And it made me sort of bite off my Phaeton fingernails just a little bit, you know. This society belongs nominally to the Espinal United Stars. This is Sun 12, and it is one little tiny pinpoint. Their whole title is Espinal United Stars, Espinal United Moons, planets, and asteroids. This part of the universe is ours. But this quarter of the universe is ours. It translates better. This quarter of the universe is ours. And it's so much quarter of the universe, and this is so lost in the middle of it, that there's been no command post occupied for this system now since 1150 A.D.
It's okay to have...
At the time when
We care about you.
on Mars wished in this system. The system has been running wild.
Books into Libraries campaign was a big lie, Johnny.
And vanished. And so
They took the money, but the books are not in libraries. Go and have a look.
The system has been running wild since that time. But although I don't think you'd have very much pleasure out of kissing a girl from Jupiter, that's a heavy gravity planet. If you stepped on the planet Jupiter in one of these meat bodies that you presently have, you would become a pancake promptly, you see. And what atmosphere it has lies in seas of liquid air and so on. We might say don't get interested in real estate. Don't get interested in the masses of buildings, because that's not important. What is important is how much service you can give the world, and how much you can get done, and how much better you can make things. These are important things. These are all that are important. We own a tremendous amount of property. We own a tremendous amount of material and so forth. And it keeps growing, but that's not important. When buildings get important to us, for God's sakes, some of you born revolutionists, will you please blow up Central Headquarters?
We care about you. I'm not being aggressive. That's an OT8. Oh my OT8, oh my OT8, oh my OT8, oh my OT8. We love you. Bye. We care about you. We care about you. That's why we're here.
My battery's running out.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
I'll see you for Ron's birthday. He'd be 100, you know, if he was alive. Bye. And Johnny, ask where your money is, because they haven't spent it on library books. No way.